Hi, my name is Lucy Yantis, and this is a Girl Scouts Guide to the Goodwater Loop Part 2. I'm making this video as part of a series from my Girl Scout Gold Award project that's about backpacking and the Goodwater Loop around Lake Georgetown. We started hiking again at Tejas Park, where we had left off a couple weekends prior. For this section of the trail, we were going to hike from Tejas all the way back to Overlook on the other side of the lake.
Cold nights and lights start the feeling. Long flights keep me coasting by.
The first few miles after leaving Tejas is a lot of road walking next to an open field and where the lake becomes more of a river. But these miles go by pretty quickly since the terrain is relatively flat.
Summer in the city, ain't it pretty? Only for a while. World is burning, but we're burning just to get outside. But if you had the time to, would you have seen it through every hour when the sky turns red? Now I can't abide to dreaming about you. I think I'd like it if you'd lose instead. I'm calling you up just to furnish the sound, drawing from memory just to figure it out. And only when you try.
Depending on how high the water in the lake is, you may bypass mile marker 15 without even realizing it if you take a shortcut, but sometimes the trail happens to be covered in water. In that case, you'd have to go around and pass mile marker 15 as shown on the map.
It's just a moment too late.
Walnut Springs Campground lies between mile marker 15 and 16. It's a great place to spend the night, whether you're hiking in from Tejas Park or from Russell Park. If you hike from Tejas Park to Walnut Springs, it is about a 4-mile hike, but if you hike in from Russell Park, it's only about 1.5 miles. For beginner backpackers, I definitely recommend the hike from Russell Park to Walnut Springs, seeing as it's relatively short and easy to do. This was actually one of our first backpacking trips that we went on as a Girl Scout troop, was from Russell Park to Walnut Springs, and a few years later we did from Tejas Park to Walnut Springs and then out to Russell Park the next day. It's a little bit strange to be hiking in the woods and then suddenly end up in the middle of a road, but this trail passes through a few parks, and this is Russell Park.
Times I wonder why the doors are open, but you won't ask why. Heaven can wait, life's almost won. Selling on the taste of the setting sun. I don't think it's slowing down. But if you had the time to, would you see it through every hour when the sky turns red? Now I can't abide to dreaming about you. I think I like it if you lose instead. I'm calling you up just to furnace the sound. Drawing from memory just to figure it out. Only when you try your best to win. It's just a moment too late. Hey now, I don't ever think of slowing down. Now I never know if life had chose just to pick this rose away. Now I wanna say I wouldn't have it any other way. Even if time and space were to stop for today.
I didn't see it coming, but now I see it was bound. I know games that you're playing.
This is probably one of my favorite parts of the trail on this half, and it's a lot more beautiful if you come in the fall or in the spring, but it's still nice because there's this stream here, and I remember stopping on our first backpacking trip to fill up our waters with a filter at this stream as well as the one at Crockett Gardens.
I'm fast, but you're a Lambo. We were doomed from the start. Too many turns to handle. I lost control of your heart. You did it, admit it. You struck the
At this point in the trail, we're passing through Jim Hogg Park, which was the last park that we would pass through until we got back to Overlook Park where we started.
Take what you want from
I really have no idea how this buoy got here because we were pretty far from the lake, but it was funny to see.
Crystals in our eyes, making everyone blind. Gone so far, miss the star. Heard it all, I am outside now.
I think at this point the trail delusion had really set in, and we still had about a mile to go, so we were really just trying to pass the time.
Look into the skies, wishing I couldn't die. Where's your star? Am I far? Heard it all, I am outside now. Took a fall, I got lost somehow. We know love can't go away. We know love can't go away.
As this video comes to an end, I hope it gives you some motivation or incentive to hike the Goodwater Loop Trail. I think it can be much more beautiful in different seasons. I filmed this in the winter, so it doesn't really capture what the trail looks like in the fall or the spring, but it's a great trail to start hiking or backpacking on because there's many different sections that you can start or finish at. I highly recommend the Goodwater Loop Trail for anybody who's looking to get started backpacking or just likes to backpack.